All right, so let's try this with a short, since the live stream was buffering, and that's never happened before. Never happened on my phone. Anyway, so we'll see what happens here. So SABC is reporting that the MK party has filed treason cases against 4 individuals in AfriForum Solidarity for their trip to Washington, D.C. Now, the problem with this is it's lawfare, the same thing they did to Trump. There's no case here. There's no merit to it. AfriForum Solidarity, the only evidence they have against them is their public statements. Nobody from MK or from the South African government was present in any meeting here. The mere act of coming to the United States is not a criminal act. The mere act of talking to politicians in America is not a criminal act. The mere act of lobbying people in America is not a criminal act. Those are all actions done by lobbyists from South Africa, including the South African government. And those things are done in Berlin, London, Paris, and Washington, D.C. So the only thing they have on the information about this whatsoever is what AfriForum and Solidarity have publicly stated. And they publicly stated that they lobbied the Trump administration to not sanction South Africa, not punish the people of South Africa, to not kick South Africa out of AGOA, the African Growth and Opportunity Act. That's what they did. That's it. That's working on behalf of the South African people. There's no treason there, no betrayal to the country of South Africa. The other thing they did is they did ask for them, if they're going to target anybody, to give sanctions to people responsible for it, the politicians who have done this to South Africans. That's not a criminal act either. So there's no merit to this case, but it will make shockwaves. It's intended to terrify people. It's intended to intimidate people. It's intended to frighten people, and that's exactly what it will do. That's exactly what it'll do. It's already a situation of communities in South Africa divided because of their inability to live together and get together, always breaking each other apart in little mini groups. I'm in charge, I'm in charge, I'm in charge. Look at me, look at me, look at me. That's already a problem for South Africa's communities. Now, this stuff here, which is meant to divide and frighten people by a very party who claims a tradition of actual treason and terrorism. That would be MK party. Now, very few of these people actually served in Mkhonto way. It's just a name that they've glommed onto. But their namesake is a party that murdered people, that murdered its own people in Quatro in Angola, that killed people in bombings, that resorted to violence to achieve for political ends. They're the ones who are actually treasonous. They're the ones who committed these crimes. Not these people who simply lobbied others on behalf of South Africans to protect them from any punishment. And the biggest shortcoming in all this is they're claiming it's treason and that Trump made his decision based on them. They didn't go to Washington until after Trump suspended aid and canceled it. Yeah, it was after he did it, not before. So it doesn't make any sense. They've got no proof of anything because there's nothing to prove. It's just stupid, stupid people saying stupid, stupid things. And they're trying to frighten people. That's the plan.